Hi, welcome to another video. So, Mistral has launched some new upgrades, models, and much more. Let's talk about them. There are two blog posts actually. One is about the new Pixtral large model, and the other one is about the new upgrades to their Le Chat platform. Let's first talk about the Pixtral large model. So, the Pixtral large is the biggest model of the lot, and has about 123 billion parameters, which is pretty insane. It is basically a multimodal version of the Mistral Large 2 model that they launched a while back. It turns out to be the best model, beating Claude 3.5 Sonnet and even Gemini, which has been proving to be pretty good in multimodal understanding. So, this is pretty great. The model has open weights, but comes under the Mistral research license. So, you can't use the model commercially. It also says that it now comes with notable improvements in long context understanding, a new system prompt, and more accurate function calling. So, this is pretty cool. But now let's talk about the other new upgrades to it as well, which are shared in this other blog post. So, Mistral's Le Chat, which is a fully free platform, has got some pretty good new upgrades. It now allows you to do web searches with citations, use Canvas for ideation, inline editing, and export along with state-of-the-art document and image understanding with their new Pixtral model. It also has image generation, powered by Black Forest Labs Flux Pro. It is fully integrated into the platform and also has faster responses powered by speculative editing. The best part is that all these features are free to use, unlike other platforms, which is pretty amazing. It even now allows you to create agents to your liking with it as well. So, let's get into the Le Chat platform and test the new features and check it out. So, I'm here in the Le Chat platform. Now, here, you can do web searches and even attach images and stuff. Now, to enable the features, you'll need to click this try button, and here you'll see all these options. Now, the first issue is that if you select Canvas, then you can't select web search and image generation, while if you select the other two, then you can't select Canvas. So, let's start with web search and image generation first. Okay, it's now enabled. So, let's ask it about something that might not be in its knowledge base. Let's ask it to tell me about myself, which is AI Code King. Okay, it's doing that now. Let's wait a bit because web search takes a while here. ChatGPT and Perplexity are definitely faster, but I won't complain because it's fully free. Anyway, here we have the generation. So, this is one of the best generations that I have seen when I ask about myself, because ChatGPT always tells me that I recently covered InternLM, which is a video I did a while back. But this tells me about Klein and Ader and everything. Plus, you also have the citations, which is pretty good. Now, let's also try out the image generation feature as well. Let's ask it to make an image of a panda running in a park. Okay, let's send it over here now. It's generating it. Let's wait a bit, because this obviously takes a while, and it's now done. So, this looks super cool for sure, and you can download it as well if you want. They are probably going after Twitter Grok here, because its image generation feature was quite talked about with the Flux model. So, yeah. Plus, the search feature is also great, to be honest. Now, let's also try out the Canvas feature as well. So, let's just go over here. Now, here, we can just hit the try button, and let's select the Canvas option. Let's ask it to make a Minesweeper game. I just want to test it out and see how it works. Okay, so it seems that it looks quite like the Canvas from OpenAI. That's why it's closer to that. It's generating the code over here. Let's wait a bit because it will obviously take a while. The inference of Mistral is a little slow, although it might be that I'm using it during peak hours. So, that's one thing to consider for sure. Okay, it's now done, and you can see the code here and the preview here. You also have the chat interface here. This is like an amalgamation of Canvas from OpenAI and artifacts from Anthropic, because it can preview as well. Anyway, this works pretty well and looks great, to be honest. We can also select a chunk of code here and ask it to make some changes if we want. Let's select the board here, and let's ask it to add a heading saying Sweep King. Okay, so you can see that, similar to Canvas, it just sends the stuff in the chat interface. So, this is quite similar to Canvas in terms of the interface. Anyway, it's now doing that. You can see the code being streamed here. Okay, it's now done. So, you can see that it did that, and you can also go back and forth here as well by choosing the previous version, which is a great touch. You can also close the preview feature over here if you don't want that, and you can also export or share it as well. So, you can download the HTML or PDF. I don't know what you'll do with the PDF. Oh, maybe you can use it if you use the Canvas feature for writing. You also have the share option, which will basically give you a URL for others to view. So, this is pretty sweet. One thing that this Canvas doesn't have is the bottom menu items that you get in OpenAI's Canvas. And I think they have done a good job by removing that, because those options were pretty useless, to be honest, as you can just do that stuff by sending messages in the chat itself. I also want to see if it can create and render React apps or not. So, let's ask it to make a to-do app using React and see if it really works well or not. Okay, so it's writing the code over here. Looks pretty good. Let's wait a bit here. And it's now done. So, it did. And it also previewed it, which means that it works with everything, including React, which is generally what people would like to generate with this. So, this is pretty sweet, and it works really well. I think that this could be a great Canvas replacement, and you also get web search and image generation all for free, which is just amazing. I think Mistral is doing some good stuff, and now we can at least use the new Pixtral model for free via their free API as well, and do multimodal coding with it as well. Overall, everything looks pretty cool. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you liked this video, consider donating to my channel through the Super Thanks option below, or you can also consider becoming a member by clicking the Join button. Also, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye.